and welcome back. So today I'm trying something new. I have my friend Sharron, and she's going to let me beat her face today. So first I'm going to start with MAC Studio Finish in NW45, and this is Sharron's makeup. So I had her just bring what she normally puts on to my house so that I could, do her face. So I'm covering up any spots, and with a beauty blender, I'm going to go on ahead and blend out that makeup. Now, unbeknownst to me, Sharron does not wear foundation. So what she brought was a MAC Studio Fix in NW, whatever that said. And I put it on her face, and for me, it wasn't enough coverage. So she went back in and put it on a little bit thicker. And having Sharron be my first test subject allowed me to see all the things that I need to do for other people and for myself when doing these segments. So I have CoverGirl Queen Collection in Golden that I'm going to put as her concealer. I wanted to try out Queen Collection because my friend Marlene tells me that I need to be doing Queen Collection or need to try out Queen Collection. And girl, I did not like it at all. I just went back in and used her Studio Finish as my concealer later on because the CoverGirl was boo. I mean, I guess it might be okay if you're not trying to beat a face, if you're just trying to do like whatever makeup, but it's not good for like serious makeup. It's really thin and watery and doesn't actually cover or correct anything. So yes, this is Sharron's face as a close-up, me doing her all of her concealer. Now I'm gonna go in and do her eyebrows. Doing her eyebrows was something new for Sharron because she never does them. She just lets them be. She does her eyes and her face, but she never does her eyebrows. So I go ahead and outline them and color them in. Now, throughout this video, guys, it's gonna look a little haphazard. This is really probably my third time ever putting makeup on somebody else besides myself, and she has such a different face structure than I do, and so it was all a very large experiment. She has deeper eye set than I do. She doesn't have to fake her crease. Her crease is naturally there, so it was great to be able to do her face to understand, how to be able to do somebody else's. So I'm gonna contour her face. This is something that she has never really tried. So I'm gonna start with using her Studio Finish, and I'm just going to highlight all the places on her face that I want to pop forward. And so I'm doing the triangle underneath the eye. I'm going to be doing the upside down triangle on the forehead. I'm going to take the color down the bridge of her nose. I'm going to put it on her chin, and I'm going to put it right above her jawline, as you're going to watch. Okay, and for her contour, I'm using CoverGirl Queen Collection Q120 Ebony Bronzer, and I actually really loved this product for her contour. It actually worked out really well. And this bronzer, I think I'm going to try to use it for myself and see what it does on my skin. Maybe as an eyeshadow or right above my cheekbone to see if it gives it a little bit of a gloss right above maybe some blush. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it. So I'm adding it to her cheek. I'm adding it to her jawline, and I added it to her temple. But I added it to her temple in a different way that I've never done it before. And I kind of just made an L on the side of her face is how I did it. And that's the way I'm going to start to do my contour, I think, now. I like the way that looks. I put the contour on the side of her chin, which is a technique I've never really done before, but I thought that it did really well on her skin and for her face structure. So I'm adding in my her concealer. Obviously, I'm using a lot of her concealer. I told her she's gonna have to go buy more. I'm using so much, but it's the Studio Finish, and I'm putting it right above her jawline, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of the contour on her nose as well. Now, once I've got all the colors in place, I'm going to go ahead and blend. I'm just going to blend everything out. set her highlight, I use Ben Nye in Topaz. Now for Sharron's skin tone, I would probably have used a banana had I thought about it and gone out and bought it. And not a banana the fruit, but Ben Nye translucent powder in the color banana. But I have no reason to purchase it because it's way too light for me, but for Sharron it would have been great. However, the Topaz worked just fine. I just think that banana would have been a little bit more brighter and would have made the highlight pop just a little more. So yeah, there we go. I have it all blended out and this is the final look. I actually think it looks really great for my first time, and after I add all the other colors to it, you're going to see it looks perfect. So I go ahead and set that with some Fix Plus. So I layer 2 different bases. I add the Urban Decay primer, and then I use a MAC paint pot in Groundwork. And then on top of that, I use her MAC eyeshadow soft brown, and I just use that as a base. So I kind of did 3 different bases. I don't know, I was feeling crazy. For the transition color, I used Sienna from the Anastasia of Beverly Hills palette that I have, and it actually shows up on her, so it looks great on her. It doesn't work on me at all, so I guess I bought it for a good reason. I'm doing a smoky look on her today, so I'm going to start with her inner tear duct, and I'm using carbons, and I sprayed my brush, a very thin brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, and I dipped it in my carbon, which is a MAC eyeshadow, and I'm just going to outline the shape that I'm going to do on her face. So this is the part where it gets a little crazy because I've never worked with this eye shape before and I don't know how to do it. Truth be told, in order to get this smoky look to pop more, I should have used a black cream base of some sort, but I don't own that, and I didn't even think about it until I started doing her face. So that's why I say that she's a great first test subject, because it helped me get an idea of what I need to learn and what I need to do for other skin types and other skin tones. And for those of you out there who aren't dark skin divas, like, you know, I can help you and know how to answer your questions when you ask me things like that. So yes, I should have gotten a darker base for her in order to have this smoky look its best. So right now I'm adding a pigment. It's copper and it's from my Nocturnal set from MAC. I just sprayed the brush with a little Fix Plus and I'm going in on the center part of her eye and just adding that in all over. Okay, so right now I'm just blending out all of the black, and I'm gonna go in later and I'm gonna blend out some of that copper. A lot of blending in this process, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of blending. And right now I'm adding a little bit more of the sienna. It has gotten blended away when I was blending out the black. Using a smudger brush, I go ahead and smudge out the black underneath her eye. And going in with some old gold, I just added to the middle of the copper to give that her eye look some dimension, which is my favorite word. Also, if you're trying out this look, I highly recommend that you either do the face makeup last or you have eyeshadow guard underneath, because after I was done with this, there was like eyeshadow all over the under part of her eye. And once again, that is also something, again, I didn't think of because I don't have that issue. But we went on ahead and covered it up with some concealer. So on her, as her highlight, I'm using Naked, and it's a pigment from the Nocturnal set as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of that out. For her eyeliner, we use Lava Gloss by Too Faced, and I actually love this liner. It is a pencil, but it goes on very shiny like a liquid liner. And I had her put it on because I'm still scared to do it myself. So she added a little bit on, and then I went on for camera purposes as though I did it, but I really didn't. So as we can see, it's coming together. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm using carbon again with a little Fix Plus, and I'm defining the shape of the smoky eye on her lid and blending it out just a little bit more. Then I added some Cara eyelashes, and these are the eyelashes, or a set of eyelashes set of eyelashes that I got from the dollar store in West Covina, and they look really good on her with this look that we've got going here. And I'm done with her eyes. I just gotta add a little bit of mascara, but it looks good, right? Yeah, worked it out. Going in with a blush. It's Revlon Golden Affair blush, and the color is Merlot at Midnight, and I've been using this one a lot lately, and I got it from my friend Dorothy, and I absolutely love it. I don't add this to the apple of her cheeks. I just add it to of her cheekbone, her chin, and her forehead, and I think it really complements her skin. So it works on my skin tone and it works on her skin tone too. So this is a very versatile blush. Now I'm gonna go in with some Buxom lipstick. It's called Two Timer, and we're just gonna do a nude lip on her. Later on, you'll see we tried on another color right here. It was the Ebony Wine. She saw my Black Opal video and she wanted to use the Ebony Wine on her lip, and so we tried it out, and I didn't so much like it, but I think for maybe another look it would be fine. And right now we're adding mascara, and this is from Too Faced as well, and this brush is intense, but she has really great eyelashes, so it works perfect for her. For me, there's no point in buying that. I don't have eyeliner. I don't have eyelashes. So now I go in with a little bit of Hodgepodge as the liner, and I add the Buxom again, and we actually really like this look on her. It's a great nude lip. And we're done. She looks beautiful. Her face is beat. If you want to know more about Sharron, we do a video and interview later on, and I'm gonna post that interview up, and I think we talk about some really interesting things. These are some close-up shots of the makeup and the look. Thank you so much, Sharron, for being on my show, and thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.